That's not good. Ooh. Hello adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. I am very excited because I don't know what we're going to get into today, but it's going to be fun. I've been enjoying hanging out in the Kalispell area, just doing interesting things, and along the way I found some really cool things and I've been sharing them with you. But today's just going to be a regular day in my life. I don't necessarily think we're going to be in the van very much, but I thought I'd take you along. I like to have days like this too. So let's go. So the first thing that we're doing today is we are going to a community garage sale, and we've been kind of looking around. I found something really neat that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. It's going to go at my tiny home, small enough that I can carry it in the van though. Big in the van. I have the roof box, which is nice, but if it doesn't fit in the roof box, I can't get it. So I found something small but mighty, just perfect. We'll talk about it later though. Yoda just used the entirety of the force to not die as I dropped him by accident. We found this for Christine. By the time that this video comes out, she will have already received this. This is awesome. Okay, we just got back and I found the coolest thing while we were out shopping. And I'm so excited. It's gonna go in my tiny home. So I found this, and normally that's not good. Okay, so since I set off my alarm, let's go to a different place and sort this out a little bit. Oopsies. Okay, so I picked up this and I'm so excited. These are normally like $30 or $40. This is a lamp and it looks like my lamp that I got for my house for Christmas. Mine is orange. This one is like a neutral color. So it's all here. It's brand new. It's never been assembled. And so I'm going to be able to take this back to Texas, and then I'm going to put it together and use this. So on my tiny home channel, you'll be seeing this in the future, but long story short, it looks like this. I'm going to be so hype about this. I'll probably end up painting it, but I can pose it in different ways. And yeah, it's just a little man table lamp. All the pieces are here, never been used, and it's easy to assemble. So yeah. $10. What a deal. You know, it's not every day that I go out and I go garage sailing whenever I'm on the road, because a lot of times I just don't have the space for stuff, but at the same time I can make space for something that is super cool. So I found this and I'm looking forward to it. This should be really fun and a nice thing to bring back and then give me a project whenever I get home. But I have a lot of adventures left to go, so that's going to take some time. In the meantime, I got to figure out where I'm going to put it. And I think it's gonna have to go in the roof box, so I'll do that in a little bit. But for now, I'm just gonna sit down and cool off because it's kind of warm today. Okay, after hanging out for a while, it's time for dinner. So I'm gonna be making a little Red Baron pizza in my air fryer. And then after that, I'm just gonna relax a little bit more. Today has been a good day. It's been a great day. It's been an awesome day. It's great to be able to hang out and just, you know, kind of just chill with some friends. And tomorrow there's gonna be some more people here, so it's gonna be really fun. And for now, pizza time. But first, I need to move some things around. I'll put this back in here in a little bit, but I need to pull the freezer out. Okay, refrigerator comes this way. I have all my stuff in here right now, so I'm just kind of moving things around. Time to get in the freezer. And oh, I pulled my lid off. Oopsies. And so I'm gonna grab this, which is just a little Red Baron pizza, and back in here we go. Okay, time to get this all set up. I'm gonna take these out and then this, and then I'll put my paper liner in. Oh, it's the next day, so I am waking up and I have some things I need to do today. So I'm going to get myself together. I need to put some stuff on the roof. I need to grab some stuff down from the roof. But I'm just kind of stretching a little bit before I do anything and before I put on actual clothes. I think that today I need to handle some small things. I need to do some downloading for my channel. I need to do just basic maintenance items. And then today, later, some people are going to be getting here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of rally and, oh, stretch. First things first, up the ladder. Okay, I was able to get my things down. I'm not gonna do laundry today, but I am gonna do it at the beginning of the week. So I went ahead and pulled down my things for that so I can put them in a better place to access. And yeah, so that part's done. I also was able to put up my box for my new lamp. It is now riding up in the roof box. So little things matter. The roof box has been a saving grace for me. It has been so handy. I also keep a few extra things up there so I kind of rotate through my clothing. And that way, as I kind of get closer and closer to laundry day, I just pull a few things down. So I got those things down and everything's good now. So now I put these into my storage for my pants. And then my laundry bag, I'll put it back by my ladder in a few minutes. And then whenever it's laundry day, it'll be ready to go. Okay, everything's put away. Everything's gotten down. That was the hard part of the day. Now I need to change and then I'm gonna download all my stuff. That shouldn't take very long, but I need to get dressed because I can't run around in my pajamas all day. Woo, almost finished, almost finished. I just need to put some of this on to make sure my lips don't get cracked because the weather has been warm. The sun has been harsh. The last couple days, I have just enjoyed spending time with friends and it's been great. We did normal things. And I think that's the wonderful thing about being around people that you enjoy being around. Some days are filled with activities. Other days are just filled with enjoying the company of others. And I think that here on the channel, a lot of people come along for the entirety of the journey. And so I wanted to share with you what these days have looked like. Just because I'm on the road and at a friend's property doesn't mean that I'm still not doing things that I normally would do. For example, making food in the van. Yesterday, even after all the adventuring, I ended up making food in my little air fryer right here in the van because this is my home. This is my home when I'm traveling. Everything that I need is right inside. And even though Charles and Tony are excellent hosts and have really tried to take care of me and make me feel like I'm part of the family, which I appreciate, it's also nice to be able to still just do those things here in the van. Every night I retire to the van, I sleep in the van, and that's the cool thing. I'm basically mooch docking in somebody's driveway. There are several ways that you can travel, and you can travel and be completely in remote spaces. You can travel and you can boondock in random spots in national forests. You can go to hip camps like the one I'm going to show you that Charles and Tony have here, or you can have friends that you go and visit. Whenever I started out my journeys, my goal was to see as much as I possibly can, but at the same time I connected with all the amazing people that I have, and so it's really nice to be able to go and actually visit them and see their little piece of heaven as well. And I have thoroughly enjoyed myself here, but I'm not leaving yet. There's still a lot more activities to be had. But with that said, I'm gonna get to work because even though I am staying at their property, I'm also working. So we're gonna get out and we're gonna explore some more. And I'll show you what that looks like on my upcoming videos. Over the last couple days, it has been a little bit more slow, and I really am happy about that because I go so fast usually that when I do take those times to be slow, it's very intentional. It's so that I can sit, so I can stay, so I can enjoy. And I want to make sure that I balance my life pretty well. Normally, whenever I am taking those times to sit and stay, it's because I'm at an event or something, or I'm at my base camp. But I knew that I was coming to visit and I wanted to be able to just actually enjoy visiting. And I've gotten to interact with their family and they're just all so kind. I've had such a warm welcome here and I've gotten to have so many great experiences. And again, there's so many more to share, so I can't wait to do that. And even more people are going to be chiming in on this a little bit later as more people start arriving, because Charles and Tony have a really dear friend that they introduced me to a couple of years ago at Buses by the Bridge, and he's going to be here as well as his partner, and I'm so excited about that. So it's going to be super, super fun to meet her and then also to see him again. And maybe I'll share some of that as well. Some of the things that I do here on the channel, I do like to keep a little bit closer to myself just because they're very personal to me. But every so often I can give you a glimpse into my world, and I hope that you enjoy those moments. But for now, what is my song gonna be for the day? What is my song? I think I figured it out. This one is perfect. The Story by Brandy Carlisle. That's how I'll be proceeding through my day going forward, because the lyrics of that song are pretty epic and it reminds me a lot of things. First and foremost, I think it's a great adventure song because it's literally talking about all of the things that you've seen and done and experienced in life. And I think that's pretty fitting. But also it reminds me of my past. See, my past before I started the van, before I moved to Dallas, before I did any of those things, I worked at a small town newspaper, and there I worked with a man named Robert. And Robert epitomized this song in such an interesting way. It definitely told a story for him as well, and he would put this thing on repeat as we were working on the paper, and it just really, really resonated with him in a unique way. And the more I've listened to it now over the years, the more I realize why. He'd lived a full life of all sorts of different things. He'd seen a lot of stuff, both good and bad. And the story is the story of all of us. So I think that today, The Story by Brandy Carlisle is a good one to wrap this video up and get me started on my next adventures. Today's formatting is a little bit different because I decided to merge 2 days together to kind of just show you normal stuff. But that's my normal life. So, yeah. Remember guys, we're not here for a long time, but we are here for a good time. I'll see you on the next adventure and you'll figure out where I end up today. Because I know today is going to be way too much to cram into this video because I've selected some wild places. Till next time guys, bye!